The truth will set you free. The people who are coming into cybersecurity, they're like, oh my God, I just want to secure everything and then protecting everything and slow down. Slow down, right? That's not really what we do. In fact, companies really don't exist to be secure. Unless your company is a cybersecurity company, they don't care about security. Security is what allows them to do what they do best without any interruption. I want you to think security that way. You are the enabler. You allow the company to do what the company does best, which is making money sometimes. If it's a nonprofit, they have their own mission, but you're going in there, you're making sure there is no interruption. That's your job, making sure that there's no interruption. And even if there is an interruption, it's minimal. We're going to talk about risk management. We're going to talk about accepting acceptable risk level. Companies want to reduce the risk, the cybersecurity risk, to a manageable level where they like, you know what, we can live with this, right? The protection of us implementing to secure this, it doesn't really make any business sense. Therefore, we're going to accept this particular risk. That's your job, right? To make sure companies is secure enough to that acceptable level. So don't come into cybersecurity thinking like you're just going to be shutting down things and locking things down and making sure nobody can access those. Look, too much security is not security. I know I told you that before, and I'm going to say that again. Too much security is not security. If you make something too complex to use, requiring people to go through so many things before they can use a given thing, you're going to make people go around your security. And when they do, it's your fault. And then it evades the whole purpose of what you are trying to do. Therefore, security must be balanced between the security itself and the functionality. You got to allow people to use the systems, but also keeping this system secure. That's where you come in. That's why we're going to be hired. We're going to be employed for a long time. If you were second guessing yourself, should I come into security? Is there a future in security? Yeah, come on in. Come on, all in. This is here and is here to stay. That's what I like to tell people. Is here and is here to stay. So your job, and I really don't care what you do. It doesn't matter if you're a defender, you're working in the SOC, you are part of the incident response team or forensic team. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if you are a defender. No, if you're in offense, meaning you are the ethical hacker. Your job is to find weaknesses, find vulnerabilities, and then fix them. Often people who get into things penetration testing, they're confusing that, what they see on the TV with the real world. Pen testing is not about just pawning systems, attacking systems, and to prove to them that system is vulnerable. It's beyond that. Most people who do pen testing, they hit it. They won't tell you this, but I am going to tell you. Majority of the time, they're writing reports. They're literally writing documentation of reports of how they managed to get in and how the company can secure themselves. The reason they do that is because that report is what is valuable. That's what that company cares about. It's not for you to keep kind of poking them, telling them you're vulnerable, you're vulnerable, you're vulnerable, you're vulnerable. At some point, they're gonna get tired of you and be like, okay, well, why are you here? Why did we hire you? To just tell us we're vulnerable? No, we hire you to let us know, look, you're vulnerable, but here's how you can protect yourself. So many times, even when you're a penetration tester, your job is to inform the blue team, on how they should fix the systems. Right? You tell them, look, man, I was able to get in, but here is a report that showed you how I got in and how you should fix it. So that's the hard truth, guys. If anybody's telling you otherwise, they're probably lying to you, or they're trying to market something to you to get you to buy something, which is okay as well. I'm not against those people. It's capitalism, right? So you got to kind of shift your mindset a little bit and think as if your network is hostile, meaning presume compromise. Presume that the bad guys are already there. so they can do a detection-oriented defense. Meaning you're going in, you're doing some threat hunting. You're hunting for the bad guys that are already in your environment. It's a response-driven, it's a risk kind of an informed strategy. Literally, what's here is everything that I just finished talking about, right? You are not going to get hired just to hack into computers or just to do whatever you want. No, you're going to be hired because companies want you to make sure there's no interruption as they doing what they do best. That's the hard truth.